Hey friends, so here we are again with the headline of the proposition of yet another government shutdown. The last 50 years, we have had 21 federal government shutdowns. So just want to take some time, explain what is a shutdown, what types of government services are affected, and thirdly, how do markets typically, respond during these times. So, number one, what's a shutdown? This is just where Congress gets together and they just cannot agree upon a budget and they fail to pass legislation to get a proper budget in place. So, during a shutdown, some government services are either halted or reduced. And so, some government employees are actually told not to show up to work. Important to note, they are not fired, but they are furloughed, which means they're not getting paid for the time that they're not at work. But more often than not, they are paid back retroactively for all the days that they missed. Some examples of non-essential government services would be researchers and scientists that work at NASA, museums and public attractions, passport and visa agencies, park rangers, and national parks. So these are considered non-essential government services. Essential services, military, police, things of that nature. Those do not stop. So I empathize with anyone that is facing the proposition of, hey, don't show up to work. But I'd speculate that these things will be resolved soon, based on history. So just so you know, the shutdowns typically last anywhere from hours to days, but they do historically have always been resolved. So how do the markets respond during these times? Certainly, there could be some initial volatility, but over the last 50 years, from the time that the shutdown occurs, the S&P 500 on average has risen 12% in the 12 months that follow the shutdown. So again, these things can cause some temporary volatility and concern, but often again just a headline that creates fear and panic. But again, the S&P 500 over the last 50 years and 21 shutdowns has averaged 12% or risen 12% on average in the 12 months to follow the shutdown. So just want to encourage you again. We don't like to see these headlines, but stay focused in on your goals. Have that resilient spirit within you to keep your eye on the prize, and just stay focused on those long-term goals. So this too shall pass, and Congress will get it together and get a budget in place. So we'll see you next time.